The following is a YouTube special presentation. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Glad you could join me once again. It's time now for the next part of my 33rd birthday / Labor Day / back to school special, playing Card Sharks Money Cards, the classic version. Alright, we have the cards all dealt out, $200. And your first card's a 6. I like to change that card with number 1. Number 1. 6 is now a king. All of it lower. 200 lower than the king. Got it. 400. All of it higher. 400 higher than the deuce. You got it. 800. All of it higher. 800 higher than the 4. You got it. Right. 1600. We're going to move up the jack to the middle line. Give you another $400. Your total is $2,000. Let's go for it. All of it lower. 2,000 lower than the jack. It is 4,000. All of it higher. 4,000 higher than the 5. No. Well, we can start again. No problem. Is that right? Here we go. $200 in first card's a 9. Let's change that card with number 1. Number 1. 9 is now an ace. Beautiful. All of it lower. 200 lower than the ace. You got it. 400. Okay, I'm going to bet half of the money. $200 lower. $200 lower than the 7. No. Down to 200. All of it lower. 200 lower than the queen. You got it. 400. Move up the 9. And we're going to add another $400. You now have $800. Let's change that card with number 3. Number 3. The 9 is now a 10. Ooh, okay. I'm going to bet half of it. $400 lower. $400 lower than the 10. No. Down to 400. All of it lower. 400 lower than the jack. No. 2 zeros in a row. I'll try again. Okay. Let's see how you do it again. Down, down, down. Here we go. Got it with something this time. 200 your first card's a queen. Lower, all of it, of course. 200 lower than the queen. Push. No win, no loss. Still have $200. All of it lower. 200 lower than the queen. You got it. All of it higher. 400 higher than the deuce. You got it. $800. We move up to 5. I'm going to give you another $400. You now have $1,200. Okay, I'll go all of it higher. 1,200 higher than the 5. There you go. 2,400. All of it lower. 2,400 lower than the king. No! The only card that could beat you, and that did. Well, let's try it again. I'm going to win some money. I know you are. $200 in first card's a 9. I'd like to change that card, please. Number 1. Number 1. 9 is now a 6. You gotta play. I'd like to bet $100 that the next card is higher. $100 higher than the 6. You got it. $300. Okay, I'm gonna bet Half of it again, 150, that it is lower. 150 lower than the 10, you got it. 450. Okay, I'm gonna go 225, that it is lower. 225 lower than the 8, no. You're down to 225, but we're gonna move up the king to the middle line. Give me another $400 so you have 625. I'll bet it all that it's lower. 625 lower than the king, you got it. 1250. All of it higher. Alright, 1250 higher than the 5 it is. 2500. All of it lower. 2500 lower than the queen, you got it. $5,000. Now, you gotta bet at least 2,500 of it. All of it higher. Sure, let's see if we can win some money. Oh, push. No win, no loss, but you win $5,000. Excellent start. We're gonna do it again. $5,000. Cards dealt out. Here we go. 200. Your first card's a 10. Okay. I want to change that card. Which one? Card number 3. Number 3. The 10 is now a 5. Okay, I'm gonna go all of it higher. $200 higher than the 5. There you go. 400. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna bet half of the money. $200 lower. $200 lower than the 8. No. Down to 200. All of it lower. Of course, this is for $400. Ooh, push. No win, no loss. We're going to keep that up. Move up the king in the second line. Give you $400 bonus in another run the next line. $600. All of it lower. 600 lower than the king. You got it. 1,200. All of it higher. 1,200 higher than the 5. There you go. 2,400. I want to go all of it lower. 2,400 lower than the jack. It is 4,800 now. I want to change that card with number 1. Number 1. 7 is now a queen. You got to bet at least half of it. All of it lower. 4,800 is it lower than the queen? No! $1,000. Hell no. $200. The first card's a 6. I think I'll keep it. Let's do $100 higher. $100 higher than the 6. You got it. 300. $300 lower. 300 lower than the jack. It is. 600. Change that card. Number 2. Number 2. The 10 is now a queen. Good card. All of it lower. 600 lower than the queen. Oh, it's a push. No win, no loss. You still have $600. We're going to move up the queen in the next row. Add another $400. You have $1,000. Let's go all of it lower. Lower than the queen. You got it. All of it higher. Can't lose on a deuce. 2,000 higher it is. 4,000. Change that card. Number 3. Number 3. The 10 is now a 7. Ooh, what are you going to do? $2,000 higher. $2,000 higher than the 7. You're right. $6,000. All of it lower. You got it. $1,000. 17,000. So you're gonna get ready for her. Cards. $200. Your first card's an ace. Lower, baby. All of it. 200 lower than the ace. You got it. 400. Okay, I'm gonna go half of it. $200 higher. $200 higher than the 6. No. Down to 400. Down to 200, pardon me. All of it higher. Yeah, 200 higher than the 4. You got it. 400. More of the 9. Give you another $400. $800. Change that card number 2. Yeah, what do you want to do? I'll go lower. $400 lower. Lower than 9. You got it. 1200. I'll go lower, 600 lower. And all of it lower, of course. Can't lose on it. Mace, you're right. $1,200. You gotta bet at least 600 of it. All of it higher. Sure. Let's see this. You're right. That's another $2,400. 17.4 is your total right now. And what's I'm ready here? $200 your first card's a 4. Let's go all of it higher. $200 higher than the 4. It is 800. Well, I didn't change it last time. I'm gonna change it this time. Change that card with number 2. Number 2. It is now a 6. Must play. $200 higher. $200 higher than the 6. You're right. 600. Well, I have to play, so let's go half the money. $300 lower. $300 lower than the 10. You're right. $900. We're gonna move up to 3. Add 400 to your total, and your new total is now 1,300. All right, let's go all of it higher. 1,300 higher than the 3. You got it. 2,600. Lower all of it. 2,600 lower than the jack. Oh! We still have 7. Well, what let's see? Add more to it. First card's a 6. I will keep it. Okay. It's a middle card. $100 higher. $100 higher than the 6? No. You're down to $100. All of it higher. For 100, is it higher than the 5? Yes, it is. 200. Let's change that card with number 2. Number 2. The 7 is now a 3. Higher. Bet it all, baby. 3. Whoops. Push. No win, no loss. You still have the 200. We're going to move the 3 up here. Add $400 to that. So you have 600. Do it. All of it higher. All of it higher than 600. You're right. 1,200. All of it higher again. 4. You're right. 2,400. I hope it's lower. All of it lower than the jack. 2,400 lower than the jack. It is. 4,800 now. You gotta bet at least 2,400 of it. All of the money that it's higher. Dollars, yes it is. 9,600 bucks. Okay. 27,000 is what you're up to so far. Alright, here we go. 200 your first card's at 8. I'm definitely changing that card. Number 3. Number 3. It is now a 5. Okay, I'm going to go for it. All of it higher. 200 higher than the 5. No. You lose, you busted out on that, but we're going to move the 4 up. Give me $400. You can do it again. All of it higher. 400 higher than the 4. No. Dun, 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 Well, that had to happen. 27,000 is what you have so far. Let's do it again. Here we go. First card's a king for 200. Lower all of it. Yeah. 200 lower than the king. Oh! The only card that can beat you in that game That's okay. I can still make some money. All of it lower. 400 lower than the ace. You got it. 800. Change that card. Number two. Number two. 7 is now a queen. All of it lower. 800 lower than the queen. You got it. 1600. I will bet half of it. $800 that it's higher. 800 higher than the 6. You did the right thing. 2400 now. You gotta bet at least 1200 of it. I would like to change that card with number 1. All of it higher. For now. How to go forward? Here we do the cards again. $200. Your first card's a queen. All of it lower, please. 200 lower than the queen. No! Happens again. These cards don't like me for some reason. All of it lower. 400 lower than the ace. There you go. Higher. All of it higher. 800 higher than the 3. You only got like a baby. Jeez. Here we go. $200. Your first card's 5. I'm gonna go all of it higher. 200 higher than the 5. No. Good thing is I can't lose on a deuce. All of it higher. 4 higher than the deuce. It is. All of it lower. 800 lower than the queen. Right. 1600. Change that card with number 2. Number 2. The 7 is now a 6. What are you going to do? Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to bet half of the money that it's higher. 800 higher than the 6. You're right again. 2400. Gotta bet at least 1200 of it. Change that card with number 1. Ooh. Okay. Either way, I'm going to keep 1200. So let's go $1,200 lower. $1,200 lower than the 8. You did it. $3,600. That time it worked in your favor. Sure did. Okay. $30,600 so far. Let's see what. Let's go. Here we go. 200. Your first card's a 6. I think I'll keep the 6. Let's go $100 higher. 100 higher than the 6. It is. 300. Okay, I'd like to change that card with number 2. Number 2. 10 is now a deuce. All of it higher. 300 higher than the deuce. You got it. 600. Okay, I'm going to go all of it lower. 600 lower than the queen. You're right again. $1,200. We're going to move up to 4 and give you another $400. You now have 1,600. All of it higher. 1,600 higher than the 4. It is. 3,200. All of it higher. 3,200 higher than the 5. You got it. 6,400. I think I'll bet all of it lower. 6,400 lower than the jack. It is. 12,800. Okay, I'm going to change that card with number 1. Number 1. It is now a king. You got to bet at least 6,400 of it. All of it lower. 12,800 lower than the king. You did it. 25,600. You have the $56,200. And let's see how well you do this time around. Here we go. $200. Your first card's an ace. All of it lower. 200 lower than the ace. You got it. 400. All of it lower. 400 lower than the jack. It is. 800. Let's change that card with number 2. Number 2. 8 is now a king. All of it lower. 800 lower than the king. Yeah, right. 1600. Okay, good. We're going to move up the king and give them the deuce. Give you another $400. You now have $2,000. All of it higher. 2,000 higher than the deuce. You're right. 4,000. Change that card with number 1. Number 1. That is now the 5. Okay, I'm gonna go all of it higher. 4,000 higher than the 5. No! 56,200. I want to win the bank. I know you do. So it's a queen. All of it lower. $200 lower than the queen. It is. 400. I want to change that card for number 2. Number 2. 6 is now an ace. All of it lower. 400 lower than the ace. You got it. 800. All of it lower. 800 lower than the jack. It is. 1,600. We're going to move up the 9 and give you another $400. So you now have $2,000. All right, I'm ready to change that card. Let's do number 3. Number 3, the 9 is now a king. Please let it be lower, all of it lower. 2,000 lower than the king. No! I thought for sure it would be lower. The 200, here we go. First card's a queen. All of it lower. 200 lower than the queen. You got it. All of it higher. Can't lose on a deuce. 400 higher than the deuce. It is. 800. Change that card. Number 2. Number 2. The 6 is now a 3. All of it higher. 800 higher than the 3. You got it. 1,600. We're going to move up the 9 and give you another 400 again. $2,000. I want to change that card. Number 3. It's now an ace. All of it lower. 2,000 lower than the ace. You got it. 4,000. Please let it be lower. All of it. 4,000 lower than the queen. Yes. All of it higher. 8,000 higher than the deuce. It is. This can happen. Gotta bet at least 8,000 of it. I'm gonna change that card number 1. Oh dear. I wanted to break it, but so close. Close. I'm going to do half of the money that it is lower. $8,000 lower than the 9. Oh, you lost 8,000, but you made 8,000. That's okay. I almost did it. But you know what? You had to do it. $8,000. $8,000. $64,200. I know you weren't trying to break the bank. Here we go. Here we go. 200. Your first card's a 3. All of it higher. 200 higher than the 3. It is. 800. Let's change that card. Number 2. All right. All of it higher. 4 higher than the 4. It is. 800. Well, I'm going to bet. I gotta bet at least half. We're gonna go $400 that it is higher. 400. Yes.
Where did the security go for the thing? What's the security go for the router?
500-64533.
Just put it in. I need you to put it into my thing.
All right, 1 second.
I'm worried about that junk.
All right. Yeah, 32. No. It's 64. Higher. Change all of that. Oh, you got it. 19,200. Yeah. We'll see you next time.